Hey guys, welcome to a new episode of Experience RC. If you're new to the channel, my name is Matt, thank you for stopping by. If you aren't subscribed, then please hit the subscribe button and hit the bell for notifications so you know of all upcoming content. And just a massive thank you to all my subscribers, all new, all old, and especially the guys that take the time to comment. It really means a lot to me and it gives me this buzz to keep this channel going. So a big thank you, it is very much appreciated. So the point of today's video is I'm going to go over installing some lights on the Bronco. These lights are going to be put together by myself. I bought all the components off eBay. I'll list some of the details in the description below if you want to do this yourself. It's considerably cheaper. You get the exact look you want. And on this truck as well, it's incredibly easy because on the inside of the body, which I will show you, there are little holes where you just clip the LEDs into, which will make it much easier. You shouldn't have to use any hot glue or anything like that, even though it isn't too difficult anyway. But it's pretty much ready for you to just pop some lights in. So we'll jump over to the truck now, we'll go through it. Hopefully this helps you guys out if you want to do them yourself, or if not, at least you get to see how I put my stuff together. Okay, this is pretty much all the components you need. So on eBay, I just bought the right sized LEDs, so they're a mix of 5mm and 3mm LEDs. And I just brought the colours that I needed. So we've got white for the front, we've got orange for the indicators and red for the brakes, of course. They'll just clip into the body. And really the only challenge with this part is going to be just hooking up all the reds together, all the blacks together, and then just popping a battery connector on the end. So it's really simple. Like I said, there's probably £10, $12 worth of components there, but that is really all it will take. And compared to Traxxas, I think it's £70 or maybe about $90 for their light kit, which I do think has a light bar actually. But it just depends on how much you want to spend, and if you want to do it for a little bit cheaper, you most certainly can. A little trick, guys, when trying to take off the rubber coating on really thin wires, it can be quite hard. So the best way I found to do it is to just set the end on fire and then just pull it off with your fingers. It's so much easier than using the wire cutters, because too often than not you just cut through and you lose half your strands of wire. Okay, so if I pick the body up, you can see there in the corner you've got one of the holders. They literally clips and they clip right in. They're fantastic. They're the best I've seen actually on a body, so don't be worried about not being able to fix them in. Now you'll see there I've missed one at the top. That's because it's for reverse lights, but because my lights are going to be on all the time, I'm not going to bother. So you need to take off the actual grille. It's easy enough, just those 6 screws. Then all the light bucket stuff will fall out, and then just drill a hole straight through the middle of the graphics where the bulb would go. Make sure you do it as close to 5mm as possible, so when you put your LED in there it will just wedge in and stick nicely. And obviously you just got to put it back together. You also have to add a couple of holes into the Lexan body just above my thumb there on both sides. Okay guys, warping forward a couple hours. It's all now soldered in. I'm going to have to glue the front LEDs in because they don't actually click into any kind of bracket. So I've ran the cables down the side. And they go to an XT60 adapter. When I put it all together I realised I broke this one, which is a bit annoying. I had to take some of it apart again. But I'll chuck it on the truck now, and let's have a look what it looks like. So here we are. Really happy with that. It looks really nice. I did try and get some like more yellowish LEDs, but the ones that turned up, well, the first set went missing in the post, and then the second set ended up being orange. They look just like an indicator, but they actually look a lot nicer than I thought. Moving around to the side, nice red on in the back, orange in the front, just nice little touches. Okay, I think that's turned out really well. I'm really happy with that, so it's certainly worth the effort. Don't get me wrong, I'm sure the official Traxxas light kit is much better and you can control indicators and everything like that. But I'd much rather spend my money on new trucks and new projects not spending silly amounts of money on lights and stuff like that I can make myself. Yeah, it's really happy with it. I think it looks turned out really nice. One thing to note when you are picking your LEDs is to make sure that you get the ones that can take up to 12 volts. It'll just give you the option to run them on a 2S or a 3S LiPo. The ones I've got in my Komodo have got resistors on that I put on them, but it means I can now only run the truck on 2S. So just take that into consideration when you're buying them, just check it out. And also, if and when I'm filming these end up being too bright, I can always decide to run them off a 2S instead of a 3S. Might help with lens glare, stuff like that. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. I hope this was helpful. I'll drop some information in the description with regards to the LEDs. They're nothing special, they are just generic off eBay, but like I said, the voltage is important. Hope you enjoyed this upload, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.